Hey everybody, it's Trader Girl ATX, Michelle, and I am feeling a little bit more calm right now because I just ate for the first time in 24 hours. Today, about maybe an hour ago, had a revelation that what is my what may be my greatest strength as a human being is also my Achilles heel. And I've been dancing all over this idea for, 3 or 4 years now. But today's the first day that I kind of connected the dots clearly, finally, so that I could understand what my freaking problem is. See, if you've watched me for any amount of time as a trader in my trading, you'll see that I put up some sick numbers every day. I started trading many, many years ago, like around 1997, 1998. I traded full-time for 5 years back then till like around 2003, 2004, 2006. I don't know. The years all run together. But just a little bit of backstory. My stories, they don't go in a straight line. I'm sorry about that. I've been self-employed and working on my own for too many years that I don't communicate in straight lines anymore. Just a little bit of backstory. I'm one of those people who is like 97, 98% for intelligence, meaning on nationwide tests as a child growing up, I always scored like 98, 99%. And I asked my parents, why wasn't I scoring 100%? And they said, nobody scores 100%. This is the best that you can score. And I was like, oh, okay. They had me take an IQ test in 5th grade. And within a week or two, they sent me to the University of Houston for some sort of genius program. I'm smart. That's the end of that story. I'm a child of the 80s, Generation X. I'm 55 years old. And my parents, they always gave me food, clothing, shelter, and whatever genes I inherited. But that's basically what I got. Translation, I feel like I basically raised myself since I was 5 years old. I lived in Houston and I was walking to kindergarten by myself across some major roads called Beechnut and Bissonnet. It was actually Beechnut when I was just going to elementary school and kindergarten, walking by myself. This is a road that was 2 lanes each direction with a median in the middle. That's just what we did back in the day. You know, growing up, we were what they called latchkey kids, where you just let yourself in the house when you get home. So completely unlike the world today, right? If I was hungry, I was told to, make myself some cereal. Anyway, and that's just the way that it was then. Okay, I'm not trying to pick on anybody. But my point is, I have been a very independent, on my own experience my entire life, okay? When I got married, I had a husband. We were together from the day we met till the day our divorce was finalized, was just a smidge less than 25 years. During that time, he would work 2 or 3 years and then not work 2 or 3 years. And it repeated. I started 9 different small businesses from even before I met him, but throughout the marriage, the burden was on me to support the family. And I was the breadwinner. I used to work at Dell. This is back when I started trading. I was a graphic designer turned web developer. I was building internet websites they called them online forums, before Internet Explorer was even a thing. When I was in college at the University of Texas, I was one of 3 students that helped run the University of Texas computer labs back in the day. Those were the world's largest computer labs at the time. I was the little blonde girl studying advertising and studying graphic designs, while all the other guys I worked with were just studying like computer science and MIS. I was recruited by Dell. When I was an internet developer for them, I was responsible. I led a team of 21 different web developers. We were called webmasters back in the day. And 21 web developers in 5 regions. We were responsible for the legal, travel, Microsoft Program Office, and the board of directors websites worldwide. I won awards on top of awards on top of awards every quarter. I won all the, awards every time because I was better than everybody else, because I knew how to design things and make websites, like look pretty. All the other guys just knew how to code in Notepad. Years ago, I was told by Wired magazine I was too overqualified to be their editor-in-chief. I've won awards for my writing. The point is, I'm a badass, and I work really hard. And I've never had anyone take care of me. I've always had to take care of myself. And I've done well taking care of myself. I've been successful in everything I've ever done, except with this trading. It's fucking killing me because for let's say the last 4 years or so, or let's even back up with that. I left my job at Dell after there's a website called cbsmarketwatch.com. They had a Survivor Day Trader Challenge. All I know is over 100,000 people signed up to play with trading with a fake $100,000 for a certain amount of time. By the time that contest ended, I was number 14. I thought, why do I have this job? I had just gotten a $16,000 raise because I had gone to HR after talking to some of the guys who were my peers doing, web development, and asking them how much they got paid. I don't know their exact dollar amount, but I went to HR and said, hey, can you run a salary survey and see how I compare to all the men, my peers? It was easy to do. I had won all the awards. I was better than everybody else. And I got a $16,000 raise. And I volunteered for layoffs about a month later to be a trader. About a week after that, I found out I was pregnant. My son was born with severe birth defects. I traded $1 million that year for the first time. That's in proceeds, not profit. God, I'm running out of time. Supposedly I can do 60-minute videos, but I don't know how to set it up. Anyway, fast forward, I grew my account. I was a swing trader of Halliburton, grew my account 40% that year, got a divorce, started dating a man who was a narcissist and extremely, extremely ridiculously abusive to me, financially, emotionally, physically. He stole almost all my property from my 2,300 square foot house. He got $75,000 from me, and he used to get in my face and scream at me, fucking scream at me. I'm not going to scream at you. But I had trauma. That same year, I did $250 million in transactions, not swing trading, actively day trading ExxonMobil in 1,000 share blocks all day. The SEC came after me to file a large trader ID because I hit these certain numbers for making so much money. That's normally things that only happen to people who trade for hedge funds. And I was trading my own personal funds. Anyway, I'm out of time. I have 1 minute to tell you today is a revelation for me. My greatest strength is also my greatest Achilles heel, and it's been killing me. And I recognize today it is my never say die, never quit fucking attitude and mindset. That no matter what it is, I push and I push and I push and I work and I work and I work. And I get it fucking done. But having that mindset has been killing me as a trader because I'll have days like this chart behind me. That account was up $4,000 and then it was down. Anyway, I ended up taking a loss on the day on this account because I didn't just quit and walk away. Because I'm not a quitter, because I've never been a fucking quitter. But guess what? I'm going to start being a quitter, and I'm giving myself permission to quit. And I think that's exactly what I needed to hear. Sorry, thanks for listening. I'm not going to record this again. Thanks for listening, guys. Take care. Love you.